In this video about the rest of the story, I'm going to make it into two videos. One is to give a broad picture of why we spend so much time training the thinking for creativity and innovation. And then in the second video, I'll give you more concrete examples of what we do in school so you have a good idea. We have this mission that says we're equipping children to lead a life of becoming. And that's realizing more and more what you can be, what you can accomplish, even the effects you can have on the world, on your friend. Well, that requires a certain way to look at your life, to be a problem solver, to accept challenges, to face challenges, to recognize needs, and then to have a systematic way to not just address them, not just react to them, but to come up with a plan that carries out maybe some goals that you have or some way that you want to interact with others. It's a way to look at life. And this is why we put great emphasis on what we call creative problem solving, CPS. When the children are older, they participate in a competition called Future Problem Solving, FPS. But in general, we're teaching them how to approach their life positively, aggressively, looking for opportunities and challenges and being willing to face problems. And you can't just tell children, figure this out, sort this out. They need experiences where they've learned how to set goals and how to reach them and how to face things they don't like or they don't want to do, and yet to make the most of them, especially in the 21st century with teenagers. The sense of victimhood is pretty predominant among so many young people. And I think it's mainly because they just don't have the tools. And of course, the encouragement to lead a life of purpose, whether it's small, making a sports team, or making the play, or getting better grades in mathematics, or something large, what they'd like to do with their teen years, or what career they'd like to pursue. It's a way to look at life positively and productively. We use a strategy. You can't just tell, as I said, you can't just tell children to be positive about their life. You have to give them practice. And what we found is this creative problem-solving process, a 6-step process to solve problems, sort of been in place since post-World War II. After World War II, the government and business and the military, their concern was being innovative and progressive and looking at new ways to do things, to enter another age. And so after lots of study and research, some general principles on how to attack problems, how to face challenges, how to overcome difficulties began to emerge as sort of a system that you don't necessarily practice absolutely, but there's principles. Today, I think we use the term design thinking, very much the same thing. And so it's this practice of a 6-step process of creative problem solving that we incorporate into the school with little children. I'll explain that in the next video, how we do that. And then, of course, with the older children. It's primarily, the thought process is one of divergent thinking, meaning coming up with creative, out-of-the-box ideas where there's no limitations and you just let your mind run free. Then it alternates with convergent thinking, to be analytical, critical, looking for the best solution, looking for the single problem you want to address. And then once you do that, then divergent thinking again, where you are trying once again to get out of the box, think creatively, look at things from different perspectives in order to come up little by little with the best plan of action. 6 steps. The first one is often called mess finding or problem finding. And it's just to look at all aspects of your life, depending how old you are and what's your environment, but all the potential problems and opportunities and challenges. I do this with the staff maybe once a year. We'll just take time, look at their profession. Where are they strong? Where are they weak? Where do you hope to get better? Where have you failed the most? you get a complete picture. It's called mess finding or problem finding. That's divergent. Then the convergent piece is, okay, out of that big mess, what would I like to focus on? Can I pick up a problem and a problem statement in a way that I can come up with solutions? And you probably are well aware, I think it was Einstein who said, framing the problem is 80% of solving it, or at least most of the way you're going to end up with a solution is that you frame it accurately. And so that's the second step, is convergent thinking. All right, what do I want to get at? And can I state it in a way that will allow me to attack it? Third step, again, is divergent. Can you come up with dozens and dozens of potential solutions? How can you solve that problem? Whether it's making an athletic team or getting better in school, what are all the ways that I can address this problem, as I've stated it, and come up with examples of in the financial realm, in the social realm, in the time management realm. There's all kinds of aspects that we use to address a particular kind of problem. That's divergent again. Then convergent. Among all the solutions, which solution, maybe establishing some rubric with this, what solution is the best use of my time now and during a week time or during this period of my life? What's the best way to get organized? Who can I get to help me? What can I read? Where can I go? Who else has already solved a problem like this? I'm looking at all the potential resources to allow me to find solutions. That's the divergent way to this problem that I have. And so once again, you need brainstorming skills. And we teach those to children, how to build on ideas, how to draw from others, how to gain perspectives that's not just yours or the people that are within your realm of discussion and conversation. Then once a rubric is established, okay, now using all the different potentials of what a solution could be, what might be the best solution, you zero in on one. And once again, that is the convergent way of thinking, where you narrow it down. Okay, I've got a solution. From that, you now develop an action plan. When I give in the next video, I'll give you some examples of what 8th graders have done. We do this a lot with the 8th grade students. But the point we're making is this idea of teaching critical thinking skills in the form of creativity and innovation and problem solving, is equipping them with real skills, not just telling them to have a purposeful teenage life, but to give them the skills where they can approach their lives, the opportunities or the challenges or the problems, and not be intimidated, not be a victim, but how to work themselves through to a better life. In the next video, I'll give some examples from school and what we do both in the all the way through middle school up through the 8th grade, and then also with our future problem solving program. Thank you very much.